Hello, I'm Dave Kelkinoff, and I'm from Interactive Agency. And what I'd like to first off explain to you maybe some of the positive things that you've done with your site, the Zupa site, and also go over with you some of the negative things that I'd like you to try to work on, maybe in the future to try to help you build and help you try to maybe gain a little bit longer and lasting clientele. But the first thing that I noticed is a very good, nice big logo, Zupa. You can't miss this logo right here. Everybody that comes to the site is going to remember this logo. They're going to know that they're on the right website. So that's important. I do like the little explanation right here where it says people-powered brand and energy. Submit your own entry to brand-sponsored video contest and graphic design contest for cash awards. And then you have this little link here that says why join Zupa. So then when I click on this link, it's going to go to the page, and it's going to give you an explanation as far as why you should join Zupa, which I think is good because people may not be familiar with Zupa. So that is very well put together there. It's easy to read. You got your black lettering and over the white background, so that's good. I like your taskbar up here, the home, community, contest, entries. So that's nice and red. I like it over here to the right. It's very neat and clear, and you can very easy to read it. I do like the fact that you've got this scrolling number here to where it's got awarded to date, and that will tell you how many people have been awarded. So that will give people a sense that people are winning. So that they may end up wanting to join at that point. So I like how you have the awarded to date and the join button right down at the bottom. So if you click on join, you can join, and you got a little Facebook advertisement here. So you just type in your information there and sign up. But I want to go back to home, and looking at this first page here, you got a nice see all contests. This is one of the contests through IHOP, and you can scroll and you can get all the other contests here. Now if I do happen to click on one of these contests, it will take me to this page to where I can get like a brief overview of the contest from this All Recipes Firehouse Cooks, and that tells me how many people have been awarded, which is all good information here. You get to read about this contest, your mission requirements, additional information, and so forth. So that's all well laid out. And then you also get to share it. If anyone is interested on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google Plus, pin it. You can share it on the other social media networks. You can go to community as well, and community will tell you about other people's experiences on the site. This person's, for example, if you click on somebody else, it's got a video of them. And let me see here. I'll go back to contests. This gives you a list of all the contests. You can read a brief, see entries. If I click on see entries, it takes me to this page here. But I do like the buttons that you've got. The red buttons. That's very good. They're easy to read. It helps with the layout. One of the things I'm noticing a lack of is that there's not much interaction on your particular site. You've basically got them steering away to go to other social media sites, for example, Facebook, Twitter, and so forth. And that's you want to be able to hold people on your own site, not steer them away to other social media sites. So that would be something that I would try to work on to try to build, more relationships within your site. So let me see. I'll go back to CEO content, or let's go back to community here. And one of the other things I've noticed too is that when reading this, it kind of, that bright blue over the white can kind of, after a while, it can kind of get to your eyes a little bit. So maybe I would try to make this a little bit bigger font. If I click on one of those, you go to that contest, and you can join that contest, and you can also blog which does have some interaction, but it doesn't have enough interaction. I want some games like the games that Facebook has on it, and a way to be able to group everything together amongst those games and so forth. Um, Technical issues. Um, there's a quote you can click on. Oh, you gotta log in there. All right. Well, bottom line is that I would certainly try to be able to keep people on your site and not steer them too far away. It is okay to have those other social mediums there because those are more popular, but you don't want to steer them away too long because you want to be able to hold and build relationships on your own site. So that's one of the things I'd work on, and one of the other things I'd also recommend is the text. Some of the text is kind of small, um, and possibly moving this navigation bar, the featured entries, so I don't have to scroll down to this part of the page. Maybe move it to this area over here, to this open space right here. Because if people are going to be able to see these pictures here, these featured entries, you might want to move it over here because then people will think you have a little bit more going on. It won't be as plain. Um, and then I do also like the questions, this questions, because you could also, obviously everyone has some questions from time to time. You could submit your questions, but that would be what I would suggest. Again, my name is Dave Kelkinoff, and I represent Interactive Agency, and I certainly hope that you will take some of the things that I've said in consideration, because I'm here for you, and I'm trying to make your site, Zupa, better than what it is right now. And I think in the long run, what I've suggested, it will be a big help. Thank you for your time.